Welcome back after the break. You're watching Market Cafe with me, Ankur Mishra and Kanishka Sarkar. Let's pay attention to an important circular which is coming from Reserve Bank of India on project financing norms. Now, these norms was supposed to be released earlier, but Reserve Bank of India had earlier told us that proper time will be given for the implementation, and now in the revised circular the proposal is that only 1 to 1.25% provisioning requirement will be there for lenders compared to draft circular which had proposed around 5% provisioning. Mind it, this is only for construction phase, and also there has been direction which has been given regarding the consortium of lenders, where if the aggregate exposure is 1,500 crore, each lender needs to have 10% exposure.
That's right. Now moving on, let's also talk about the MOCA review meeting that happened yesterday. Now, the Union Minister Ram Mohan Naidu chaired the MOCA review meeting on safety, passengers facilitation and airline performance yesterday. Now, Air India CMD met with the minister with discussions focused on maintaining operational continuity, supporting transparent communication and passengers' safety and convenience.
All right, moving on, India is planning to send abroad the severely damaged black box from Air India Boeing 787 crash for detailed analysis. As per sources, reports claim that due to extensive fire damage after the plane crash, data extraction in India has proven unfeasible. Senior officials and ministers were briefed extensively on the latest findings and the ongoing station of the investigation into Air India Ahmedabad crash. The committee shared a detailed presentation emphasizing their commitment to concluding the investigation within the next 90 days. It was revealed that while the black box is set to undergo analysis abroad, the committee is working in close coordination with international experts to ensure thorough and unbiased examination of the flight data. Times Network's Sabhay Sachi joins with more details on this story. All right, we'll connect with Sabhay Sachi later, moving on, following the fatal air crash on June 12 in Ahmedabad, Air India has reduced its flights on 16 international routes and has suspended over 3 overseas destinations, and this happened between 21 and June 21, and as we speak till date. Nivedna joins with more details.
In a significant development, Air India has announced a temporary reduction of its services operated by Boeing 787 and 777 aircraft across its international network, citing a dual imperative: the need to undertake enhanced pre-flight safety checks and manage airspace disruptions over the Middle East, which are adding significant time and complexity to long-haul operations. In fact, the airline in a statement said, and I'm quoting it, "The objective is to restore schedule stability and minimize last-minute inconvenience to passengers." Moreover, the reductions will be in effect from 21st of June 2025 until at least 15th of July and affect key routes across North America, Europe, Australia and the Far East, along with a few route suspensions entirely. But let's quickly tell you the key route changes at a glance. Delhi-Toronto is slashed from 13 flights a week to 7 a week, nearly a 50% cut on a major transatlantic route. You're also looking at, in Europe, Delhi-Milan has been reduced from 7 to 4 flights a week. In Australia, which is the Delhi to Sydney route, we're looking at a drop from 7 to 5 flights per week. Affected passengers were given to understand have been offered a reaccommodation on alternative flights, complimentary rescheduling or full refunds as per the preference in that statement released by the airline. All right. Those are all the routes that have been impacted after the Air India plane crash. But on that note,